And now, ladies and gentlemen, you know deep down between Ian and Sammy, ladies and gentlemen, they both cannot stand the size of the great moi. And I am.
Not impressed.
Yeah, either am I. Between Taorminas.
You sound like an old blues singer. What's going on?
I look like James Earl Jones, a little under the weather.
You look like James Earl Jones.
Yes.
I don't see any resemblance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do.
You think you look like James Earl Jones?
Like this, Luke. I'm your father.
You sound like James Earl Jones?
Yes.
Okay. I was going to say, when'd you grow a foot and become black? But didn't happen. All right, anyway.
Now you violated the race card.
So
yeah.
So you're sick.
Oh, apologies. Apologize to the race.
For what?
Apologize.
For who?
You owe the race people an apology. Yes, you do.
Who are the race people?
You know who they are.
All right. Listen, James. You graduated from college over the weekend.
Yes.
How's it feel?
Feels good. It feels good to be part of the alumni family.
You're part of the Alumni Association.
Yep.
Any big plans now? What's on your agenda? You got a little free time on your hands?
Just rest, you know what I mean? Just rest and focus on getting ready for track.
Mm-hmm. All right. Good.
Let's go. Let's talk Lions.
Why?
They
You
won.
don't want to talk about yourself anymore?
No.
Okay.
They won.
They did win.
They won.
What was the score?
16-14.
Not the prettiest game we've seen, huh?
I thought Ian I see you in a Vikings outfit, but
Why?
But you gotta give credit to where credit's due. Minnesota had a good first half. You know,
Yep.
the Lions actually, if it wasn't for Glover Quinn saving the picking up Teddy Bridgewater, and then like a block by James Jones and Jason Jones, that changed the whole game around.
Yeah. That was late too.
That
The
was
block
late.
was late. They would have been up by 4, I think, right? Yeah.
No, it would have been set. Oh yeah, you're right. I
That
thought it
just
was.
a chip shot.
Didn't the
Yeah,
Vikings
chip
have a
shot.
chance to win the game too? On a 68-yard field goal.
Who here thought that was going in? Because I remember you boys were at a Monday night game last year
when
where
Matt Stover kicked the
61-yarder.
61-yarder.
Yeah. It wasn't the final on that one, 16-14?
16 to
something like that?
No, it was
17.
19-17.
Oh, yeah, 19-17.
Yeah, it was close. Another field goal fest. But you know what? The Lions won. And
Yes.
as I just said, last year they lost a game like that. This year they won a game like that.
I think it's Jim Caldwell. Jim Caldwell. Because he brought in a calm stability to this Lions team. Everybody's all worried about Ndamukong Suh leaving.
He gone, by the way.
He may be gone, but it's a good win for the Lions. A good win.
You really think he's gone?
I think he's gone.
You think so? Why?
I think he's gone.
Why?
He'll be a Jet.
He's just his heart's not in it.
You don't
His
think so?
heart is not in the Motor City. I don't think so. He doesn't say anything like he wants to be here. Doesn't act like he wants to be here.
Nope. He's getting a lot of money.
He's getting a lot of money. He'd get a lot of money if he stayed.
Right.
But what are you gonna do?
Oh.
If you got guys like that, you don't want them around anyways.
Right.
Let them go. You know, you try to keep
But
him,
what if he
obviously,
does
but
want to stay in Detroit?
sign him? Sign on the dotted line.
It's like with the Tigers. You know, when they traded Rick Porcello, we went to Cespedes.
We will hit on that. We'll talk about it. Just wait. We're on the line still. You know, and that's next year. Sue's business is next year. He's a Lion right now.
Right.
And he had a good game.
Right.
And he is the lifeblood of that defensive line.
Right.
I mean, everybody plays well on the line right now.
Sue
I think a
carries
lot
him.
of it has to do with him.
Sue carries them.
Yep. Now, you know what's interesting about Caldwell, though? What's different about this Lions team is they're winning,
Right.
You don't hear anything, though. There's no talking.
There's no talking in the media.
And that's one thing that Lions really shot themselves in the foot a lot of times because they'd start flapping their gums and focus was in the wrong spot.
Only time you see that is the Bears.
The Bears?
Yes.
They talk about the Bears?
The Lions talk crap about the Bears and vice versa.
Well, so be it. They're the Bears. They deserve
Now, believe me if I'm right. I have
I'll believe you if you're right.
numerous sources
Okay.
that are around that. You know, I have a couple friends that are in Chicago
Okay.
that they say that you allegedly like the Bears.
Me?
Yes. Can you please explain yourself on that?
Oh, I need names.
I'm not allowed to mention them.
Somebody called me a Bears fan?
Who are you?
I'm not a Bears fan.
Who are you?
I'm
You're
not
terrible.
a Bears fan. You're terrible.
You're terrible.
You're terrible.
You're terrible.
Don't do this to me.
I have accurate sources.
Accurate?
Accurate.
Whatever sources he's got is accurate. So.
Said I'm a Bears fan, huh?
Yes. And for that, I'm picking Chicago to beat the Lions this week.
You're going to pick Chicago to beat the
I'm
Lions?
picking Chicago.
Are you a Bears fan?
Why?
No, because I think the Lions are going to screw this up.
Why?
Because here's why. Because their final two games are on the road. At
Yeah.
Chicago, at Lambeau Field. And of course, you got to look at Jay Cutler in Chicago.
Yeah, you got to look at that guy.
You got-
I don't want to look at that guy.
Alshon Jeffrey, who's going to have a huge game, again, like he did on Thanksgiving. It's going to be, the difference this game is going to be that Bears offense. It's going to be a shootout. I'm going to say 41-38 Chicago.
You know what hasn't changed about you?
What?
You keep flapping your gums. When are you going to learn?
Hey, I'm going to wager here with Joe Follett, so.
You think the Lions are not only going to lose, they're going to get blown out
Yeah.
and allow over 40 points
Yes.
to the Bears,
Yep.
who don't have Brandon Marshall,
Yep.
who all hate each other.
Yep.
They don't even have any conceivable reason to get up in the morning,
Yep.
but they're going to beat the Lions,
gonna beat
who
the
are
Lions.
contending for a playoff
They're
spot.
going to beat the Lions.
Lions win 28-3.
Is this the sickness talking?
No.
I don't think it is.
Lions win 28-3.
28-3?
Yes.
I got the Bears.
What about you? What's your projection?
Go Lions. Go Lions. All right, well, that was a quick segment. We'll be back. Talk more stuff.
Hello, I'm Joanne Van Tassel, here on behalf of the Lake Orion Lions Club, to let you know that again this year the Lions Club will be doing Christmas baskets of food and gifts for families in need here in the Orion area. This year there are donation boxes at a number of locations, and those locations are shown on your screen. We'd appreciate whatever help you could provide in assisting the Lake Orion Lions Club in providing much needed food for needy folks here in our community.
Oh, thanks to Miss Joanne Van Tassel for that.
I owe an apology for blowing my nose on air. I mean, because of the fact that I've got sinusitis right now.
I think Joe Velez owes an apology for the audience seeing you blow your nose.
Yes, he does.
All right. Don't do it again, though. So you want to talk about the Tigers? You want to get to the trades they made?
Yeah, let's talk Tigers first, then Pistons.
Tigers first, then Pistons. All right. One-word reaction to the Porcello-Cespedes trade. One word, go.
Bad.
One word, go.
Shocking.
Shocking? You guys are surprised and you think this is bad?
Yes, I think it's
Why
bad.
is this bad?
Because you look at, you're giving up Rick Porcello, one of the best ground-out pitchers in the league, and you're getting a guy like Lane Cespedes who is going to be close to 30 coming up, and he's going to hit at a place like Comerica Park, which is not a hitter's-friendly park. And you look at what Cespedes does, you know, he's playing left field, so that's a short porch right up there at Comerica. It's not a good trade. And the Alfredo Simon deal, terrible trade, horrible trade. That was a horrible trade.
Not so good.
Not so good.
You got a guy who's dealing with trouble with the law.
Who? Oh, yeah.
He's dealing with trouble with the law.
Yeah.
Do you really want that for a so-called squeaky clean program like the Tigers?
I don't care if he can pitch.
He
which
can't pitch.
But
He can't pitch.
Do you really want law troubles on a squeaky clean program? That's gonna, one, be a distraction. Two, that could be a major distraction in the clubhouse.
he's your fifth starter. He won't be a distraction because Victor and Miguel will pull him up by his bootstraps and throw him out if he is.
In your opinion.
In my opinion.
Your opinion.
I think I know. But the more
his
important
mind,
trade
ladies and
is our newest left fielder. He's basically replacing Torrey Hunter. Is that not a good move?
No, it's
Torrey
not.
Hunter's
Torrey Hunter
40.
was a part of the clubhouse who was huge.
Bah.
He was part of the clubhouse.
He was also the worst right
was-
fielder in baseball.
He was not the worst right fielder.
He was
in
the
baseball.
worst right fielder in
You're
baseball.
going to say J.D. Martinez is the worst right fielder in baseball. You will just say it to me by the end of the year.
J.D. Martinez will not be the worst right fielder in
Yes,
baseball.
he will be. And
No,
then
he
he
won't.
got bad center field combination, Rajay Davis.
How is it bad?
It's bad. It's very bad. They can't hit for power. And plus, you destroy your bullpen. You destroy your whole staff. And virtually, I think the Simon trade is a mistake. It's a disaster waiting to
Talking about
happen.
Cespedes.
The Cespedes trade is a disaster waiting to happen.
You needed a fielder. You needed a
Because
corner outfielder.
here's why.
You got one.
Here's why. Cespedes, he'll go on a drought. He has a history going on droughts, and this team will struggle. Even if they have Miguel Cabrera and Victor Martinez, he will struggle.
Miguel Cabrera and Victor Martinez go on droughts too. You want to get rid of them?
Yeah, pretty much.
You want to get rid of them?
Yeah.
You ready to?
All right, now we're doing funny farm radio here. What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, pretty much.
Why? Who are you gonna replace those guys with?
You look at the Tigers.
Eric Hosmer and Billy Butler.
Yeah, those two guys would fit perfectly.
Yeah, give me a 240 batting average and 9 home runs.
Guess they won the World Series, Kansas City.
Yeah, so what?
The Tigers are
One year you're allowed to get lucky.
Tigers are going to have a disaster this year. You just watch. They will not win the Central. Chicago's gotten better. Cleveland's gotten better. Kansas City stayed the same. But with Chicago making all those moves, they're going to be a force to be reckoned with.
Wow, they have one new pitcher, a new bullpen arm,
Yep.
and a new corner outfielder.
Yep.
Big whoop.
Tigers didn't do anything.
Yeah, they did.
No, they didn't.
They upgraded their defense in the outfield.
Destroyed their
They
pitching.
upgraded their lineup.
Destroyed their pitching.
They moved from a position of strength to get better in a different area.
No.
They haven't added on to their bullpen
Terrible.
yet.
Terrible.
Oh my gosh. And
The Cespedes deal was a shocking trade. I didn't think that they would trade Porcello, but I mean, it's a unique thing about Cespedes. The unique thing about Cespedes is he's been a Tiger killer in the past. Now he's with the Tigers,
he's got a cannon for an arm.
so it should be interesting.
Bad trade.
I can't even do this.
Bad trade.
I can't even do this.
We got a team that won 2 straight games, the Pistons.
Yeah. Yeah.
They still won't make the playoffs.
Yeah, he will.
No, they won't.
Yeah, he will.
Andre Drummond's terrible. Greg Monroe's terrible. Josh Smith is horrible. They won't make the playoffs. They should stay out west. They're
You
not
know
coming
what,
back.
Sammy? I agree with you. You know why? It's simple. Look, the Pistons have won 2 straight. Okay, 2 straight. How many games did they lose before then?
13, 14.
Exactamundo. So you look at it, the Stones don't see real sign of real improvement right now. You look at how the Stones are, they're just, you know.
They're terrible.
I respect
They're
Andre Drummond. He's a great guy, great player. I respect him.
Trade him.
No, you don't trade Andre Drummond.
Don't
But,
trade
I mean,
Greg
you
Monroe.
Trade Greg Monroe. You trade Josh Smith, and you move on from Brandon Jennings. Stan Van Gundy needs to start this thing over, or just get out of Detroit.
Jordy Meeks has got to get out of Detroit. He's not a good asset. I have friends who talk to me about him. Not good.
In your head?
Nope.
Real friends?
Actually, yes. I talked to a good friend of mine.
It says Jody Meeks is terrible.
Yes. Off the court.
What's the Pistons' record with Jody Meeks in the lineup?
I think it's 2-0.
I have numerous sources that.
Can we get the sourcing? Can we start
From
crediting
my
our sources?
#1 in the state sources. My sources are ranked #1 in the state.
All right. Okay. And they say what? Pistons are terrible?
Yes, they're going to make the playoffs.
Guess what else? Water's wet.
They won't make the playoffs.
Yeah, okay.
Won't make the playoffs.
No,
They say that the Stones are going to be competing with teams like the Milwaukee Bucks.
No.
They could be in the cellar.
I don't even know.
They'll be in the
where we are
cellar.
right now.
They'll be in the cellar.
They can't even beat the Philadelphia 76ers.
You're right.
They
Can't.
beat the Suns in Phoenix.
They
They
can't
ain't
beat.
seen that good this year.
They can't beat the Sixers. Then that's it. They can't beat the Sixers.
I think they'll beat the Sixers next
They will
time.
not beat the Sixers.
Yeah, they'll beat the Sixers.
They will not.
Yeah, they'll beat the Sixers.
Nope.
Any hope for the Pistons at all?
Hell no.
Whoa.
Thomas?
That is a bad word, mister.
Hell no.
Oh, my gosh. You're trying to get kicked off the air today. You're
Nope.
sick. You just don't care.
Nope.
You don't think Andre Drummond's a guy you could build a team around?
Nope.
You don't think he's a
I
good
disagree
center?
there. I think Andre Drummond is the guy you want to build a team on. I just think that there are pieces that are cancerous.
Josh Smith, Greg
Brandon
Monroe,
Jennings.
Brandon Jennings.
What's wrong with Greg Monroe?
Trade them all.
For who?
You can get some good pieces back in return.
Why? If they're terrible, who's going to ship you something back?
Charlotte could. Lance Stevenson.
Charlotte's dumb? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, Charlotte, Lance Stevenson.
Okay.
That doesn't surprise me.
It's been a very negative show today.
Of course it has.
It's hard to get much information out of this guy.
Of course it has. Sammy's a perfect inspiration for the youth of America.
And I think it's time for a break.
Hello, Lake Orion and Oakland County. This is Sammy Taormina here, talking a new show here called OA Now. We're going to talk about sports from football to basketball to volleyball to track and field to soccer, cross country, etc. here on OA Now on ONTV. Hello, Lake Orion. It's Anthony Taormina, co-host of Between Taorminas. I want to let you know of a new show called History Now. In it, we're going to talk about global, national, and political events that occur in our lifetime. We're going to also have guests and also have co-hosts as well, and also plenty of surprises. Catch us on History Now here on ONTV.
What are they going to rename ONTV?
How is it possible that
Taormina's TV? What? How's what possible? Oh.
How is it possible that OA Now was first over History Now?
It's better than History Now.
It's not.
Hey, I have it's an hour-long show, whereas you have a 30-minute show. So take that.
Well, mine's more educational. Goes to the youth.
No, mine is educational. It goes to all sports.
Yours is
lines.
not educational.
Shut up.
Yeah, you're harsh, aren't you? You're just bitter. Hey, at least Ian doesn't have a show, and at least both our shows are better than Orion now, right?
Yes, we agree on that.
We agree on that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Take that, Chris Barnett.
Who came up with the idea for this show?
Well, let's see here. We got Michigan football.
Oh, okay.
We got Michigan
Yeah, what
football.
about him?
You know that Jim Harbaugh is getting really close to coming.
You think so?
Yes.
He's coming.
Yes.
Look in that camera right there.
Jim Harbaugh is coming to Ann Arbor.
Tell him for sure.
Actually, I take that back. Jim Harbaugh is not coming to Ann
What?
Arbor. Because here's why. The next head coach of at Michigan is going to be, a different Harbaugh. It's going to be John Harbaugh
Make your
of the
nuts.
Baltimore Ravens.
Nope.
He'll
No
make.
way.
Oh, actually, take it back. I got a better one.
What?
You're
breaking news here. You gotta
Jay
be.
Gruden is going to be the next coach at Michigan. You just watched Jay Gruden.
Yeah?
Yes.
That one you're guaranteeing.
I'm guaranteeing Jay Gruden's going to coach at Michigan next year.
Do you agree with that?
No, I don't agree with
Who
it.
do you think the next Michigan coach is?
Les Miles.
Les Miles. Man, really?
He's a Michigan guy.
He is a Michigan guy. Rumor has it he's not leaving Louisiana, though.
He might not. but he might. Who knows?
Jay Gruden is perfect for Michigan.
You think so?
Yes.
Why?
Could develop a quarterback.
He's doing a good job with
He develop an offense.
Just kidding.
I mean, the defense is solid over there. But I still think when you look at Michigan, I think that they need to develop a quarterback play. Quarterback development is key, especially Devin Gardner's been a disaster. They don't develop their talent. They got to find a guy who develops his talent, and I think Jay Gruden's going to do that for him. And
he brings up good points.
And he's got a family history, the Gruden family.
The Grudens.
Mm-hmm.
What about his buddy, John?
He won't come.
Okay.
Jay's going to be the next coach of Michigan.
I disagree.
Well, I think that you look at whoever they find, at least it won't be Bo Pelini.
No.
He's the new coach at Youngstown State.
Is that ridiculous?
No, it's a good move for him.
Why?
Because he's going to create Youngstown State and make him into a power in Division II. And Jim Tressel's there. He's the president.
Are you a Buckeye now?
Look at
O-H-I-O. O-H-I-O.
How'd your boy Johnny Manziel do over the weekend?
Shut up, that's awful.
What did he get? 80 yards?
And 2 picks.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, he's gonna be a good one, isn't he?
He'll be benched.
Yeah, okay. All right. What are we talking about here?
I got a call out this week.
You got a call out finally?
Yes.
Are you ready to do that?
Yes. I'm going to call out a guy here who needs to change his sports beliefs. He's one of the best girls basketball coaches around. Of course, he's the beloved freshman coach at Lake Orion High School. His name is Bob Bridges. Bob Bridges. Why? Let's look at it here. You're a good coach, good man, good person. But there's a little problem. You support an M, a team that's lost to Appalachian State, Toledo, Eastern Michigan, New Jersey Institute of Technology, and I gotta figure
Toledo.
No, he did Toledo.
Utah.
Yeah, you're right, Utah. Here's my problem.
Yeah,
Here's my problem. Bob Bridges, you need to change teams.
Rutgers.
You need to change teams. You need to go from the M and go either to the Scarlet or to the Spartan Green. That would make it better sense for you. Because you look at it here, Bob, you would look better in Scarlet or you would look better in Spartan Green and White. And of course, you would look perfect in those colors. I can just only imagine. Lying there in toilet.
I think that's a great sound effect for this entire show.
That's terrible. That's terrible. But Bob Bridges, keep up the coaching. Change teams though. Change to become a Buckeye
team
or a Spartan. That would be perfect.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
What happened?
What?
What happened to you?
Nothing happened.
At a young age, you adopted the Dallas Stars.
Yep.
As your favorite hockey team.
Yep. Ever since Bob Bridges said that, comment about my hockey team being bad, his team has been 0-3.
Who's his team?
Michigan college basketball.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, where did you stray from the path? Where did you get lost? You like the Royals? You like the Dallas Stars? You like Ohio State?
I didn't get lost.
You like the Chicago White Sox?
I support winning teams. That's a sports empire.
So you're just. Thank you.
I support a sports empire.
So you just like the winning teams. Why aren't you a big Seahawks fan then?
I am a Seattle fan. I got Russell. I'm in the fancy playoffs. God. Where are you at? You're done. What about him?
I'm in the consolation bracket, all right?
He's done. I'm in the championship bracket. I'm a #1 seed. And I'm going to win my championship this year.
You're horrible.
I lost in my girlfriend's league where they have people I've never played before, all right?
Man, you can't.
So what do you have?
If you can't beat girls, then you're bad.
Yeah,
Nothing
all right.
against the girls. Nothing against ladies, but if you can't win that type of league, you're bad.
Yeah, all right. So what?
Hey, doesn't this bring back memories of Ian? I remember the Special Olympics game against it was against Jordan. Remember when you were playing?
Oh my God, I remember this.
When you were playing the ladies.
No.
And you
Yeah,
ended
you
up
do. I
and
do.
you ended up giving up 2 and 1s.
What?
Yeah, you gave up 2 and 1s. Andy was laughing like crazy. He
What
didn't
ladies? When?
Remember we were playing Special Olympics?
Yeah. Home or away? What
It was
year was
away.
it? We played multiple
Senior
years.
year, 06.
So I fouled 2 women.
Yes.
Yeah, and he gave up 2
Gave
and
2
1s. I
and
remember
1s.
that. That was terrible.
Mm-hmm.
That was pathetic.
Yeah, we went down
All
6-4.
right. All right. Oh, come on.
Yeah, nice
Yeah,
job.
Nice job.
All right.
Nice job.
Hey, well, remember when I blocked that guy in the state tournament?
Yes, I remember that.
It's true, I did.
He did. It's true.
Yeah, where were you guys on that one?
I was on the floor at that time.
On the
I
floor?
was on the
Yes.
bench.
Yeah? Did I get a cheer?
No, I was in foul trouble. No, I didn't cheer.
Why not?
Because I was pouting. I was in foul trouble.
You only yell at me when I do bad things. You don't cheer me when I do good things.
I
Yeah,
was
you always
cheering for you
cheer
when
when
you
you do
did
bad
good
things.
things.
Huh?
I did cheer when you got good things. You helped. You helped us retain the championship.
All right. Hey. Okay. All right. Just want to point that out.
I am pointing it out.
Okay.
I
I don't remember the foul though. The 2 fouls.
Yeah, I remember him.
You
very
try
well.
to you try to erase that from your
You
memory.
try to
I
erase
think
it
I
from
did a
your
good
memory.
job of that. Yeah.
No.
You do. You do try to erase that from your memory.
Those were good times, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, it's nice to where the holidays are coming up.
They are. What'd you get me?
I did not get you anything, sadly.
Y'all
Big
see next
surprise.
week what I get you.
Yeah.
See what I get you next week.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting for it. Oh, thank God. We only got a minute left. Anything else you want to touch on from the world
Stars
of sports?
are going to come back soon.
Okay, yep.
Yep, they're going to
Yep.
come back.
Rebuilding
those-
since 99.
For those who are questioning my character in the last few weeks, bottom line is that, look, I am myself. I am my own person. I am Anthony. At the end of the day, if you're going to question my character and say that I can't do anything or I can't, do the things that I want to do, well, it's your loss. Goodbye, everybody.